Even though Jessica Rabbit only appears on the screen for 15 minutes, she has become the main character of the entire movie and one of the most iconic female characters in the movie history. Like a siren, she was aware of her charms and she lured men closer to get what she wanted. She definitely was a queen of this movie, and today we will do a character analysis. We will see what can we learn from Jessica Rabbit and try to steal her special flavor. Point number 1. Femme fatale. A femme fatale is a stoic character of a mysterious, beautiful, and seductive woman whose charms ensnare her lovers, often leading them into compromising deadly traps. She is an archetype of literature and art, and Jessica Rabbit certainly is a femme fatale-like character.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
She is manipulative and confident. She uses her feminine assets as tool, keeps secret until they absolutely must be revealed, and she operates on a need-to-know basis. She is a regular femme fatale, mysterious, dangerous, and a whole lot to handle. But she is irresistible enough to men to get away with it, and she knows that. Jessica Rabbit, who first appeared in Robert Zemeckis' classic 1988 adaptation of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, has become a Disney icon over the years since her stunning debut. Her sultry and charismatic ways charmed a whole generation of movie lovers. Jessica Rabbit proves to be far more than the sum of her parts and should be remembered for more than just her good looks. Jessica Rabbit is what we women have and always had in us. Seduction is every woman's natural power, regardless if you were able to tap into this power or not. And while strength has always been the masculine weapon, seduction was the feminine one. This way we were able to uphold our power over men, and we can certainly see that in many of my movie analyses. Seduction is the essence of all femininity. We always had this alluring power over men. Like sirens lurking sailors into danger, we were always able to do that in a more subtle way to be able to get what we wanted. In other words, seduction was our secret and powerful weapon that we as women were never hesitant to use. In Robert Greene's book, The Art of Seduction, the siren archetype is introduced as the seductive woman who uses her beauty and charm to entrap men. She is depicted as a tempting figure who sings a song that lures men to their ultimate downfall. The siren is known for her beauty, sensuality, and mystic, which she uses to captivate those around her. She may use her charm to manipulate the desires and emotions of her target and often leads them into dangerous or undesirable situations. The siren archetype is used as a metaphor for a woman who uses her beauty and charm to exert control and influence over others. The archetype serves as a warning of the dangers and consequences of being seduced by someone who uses their charm for their own benefit. The siren is often portrayed as a dangerous figure because of the negative impact she can have on those who fall under her spell. And Jessica Rabbit was using all her charms to the best of her abilities. And even though she herself knew that it is not easy to be a woman looking like her, she certainly had a lot of power that she knew how to use. From her looks, through her sensual voice to her mannerism. Jessica Rabbit reminds us that as women we can turn our bodies, voice, mannerism into powerful force that is able to move mountains, people's hearts, and imagination. And Jessica Rabbit, with her very short appearance on the screen, is teaching us how to tap into this powerful weapon again. Coming back to Jessica Rabbit, even though her beauty is what defines her in the eyes of everyone, there is much more to her than her physique. And this can lead us to the point number 2. Point number 2 is loyal and with depth. Jessica Rabbit is married to Roger Rabbit, the love of her life. And it is Jessica's crafty nature and her love for her husband Roger that drives the action of the film. The power that Jessica holds over men is frequently referenced throughout the film, and yet we never see her waver in her support for her husband. She stayed loyal to her husband even though she could have any man in the movie. And despite her attractiveness, it is her love for Roger and his quirky humor that she is interested in. And everyone, including the private detective, wants to know what she sees in Roger. Jessica simply says, "He makes me laugh." Apparently, this is what it takes to get to Jessica's heart and stay there, which also shows a lot about her. Despite her divine beauty, she committed herself to a guy who was able to make her laugh and love her. So not only is Jessica gorgeous, she is intelligent and cunning, using every tool in her arsenal to free her husband, Roger Rabbit, from suspicion of murder. And while Jessica initially appears to be a classic depiction of this femme fatale stereotype, Jessica vows to uncover the truth, which also shows that she was heavily standing on her ground. So Jessica Rabbit defied the intentions of her creators, carving out her own path and remaining true to her morals and her heart. Jessica is a strong, empowered, and intelligent character who proved just how strong women can be. She is also a great inspiration for every woman who feels that she has lost her power. She is showing us all what we could be, only if we have worked on activating the power that has always been in us, the dark, seductive feminine energy.